Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Disco Elysium. We're still here with Cindy the Skull talking about communism mostly, but I still need to talk to her about art because I need her paintbrush, so yeah, let's do that.
Hello again, officers. Have you come to admire my mural?
As a matter of fact, that's exactly why I'm here, or well, more specifically, I need to borrow your paintbrush.
What for?
I'm doing renovation. It's boring but necessary. For my motor carriage, we're going undercover. The apocalypse is coming. I need to warn people. For art. It's for art, okay? Yeah, why not be just straightforward and tell her it's for art? Of course, this one's kind of funny too, so let's pick this one.
What do you think I'm trying to paint here? A mural for a better tomorrow? Why do you really need it?
It's for art, okay?
Well, if it's for art, but what kind of art are we talking about?
To be honest, I haven't really thought of anything yet, but I'm sure I will. Everything is sad and shit and we need art to make it okay. Just give me the brush. Grand art, art deluxe, the artsiest, the most groundbreaking. Honestly, I haven't really thought about it yet.
Then you have time to find your own fucking brush.
Cool, no brush then, not a problem. You'll see, you will all see and tremble. To crush a man's dreams like that, I hope you're happy. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have picked that option. Yeah, you're crushing my dreams here.
There, Piggy. I guess art just isn't really you. 'Cause you suck in life and in everything.
Attempt to explain your artistic intentions. I don't like these odds. You're aware of Cindy's living conditions. It's a red check. It cannot be retried. Okay, but I'm pretty sure I can increase my conceptualization, so I guess I will do that. Let's use all the stuff again that adds to my conceptualization, like the shirt. And I think it's this jacket. No, this one. And was there anything else? This might be all I have that adds to my conceptualization. Okay, well, it's better than nothing, I guess. So, let's try this again.
Hello again, officers.
Well, I mean, the odds are slightly better, but still pretty bad. It's a red check, so it cannot be retried. Whatever, I'm going to try it anyway.
They do say the painter always paints his own portrait.
That didn't work. I'm going to paint a self-portrait, but sort of, from the inside to show people what it's like. I mean, it's an attempt.
That's pretty fucked up. Even for you, piggo.
Stop belittling me, Cindy. What if I add some interpretive dance? Okay, I won't do that. Please just give me some paint and a brush. I need to do some art. Yeah, I don't know. What if I add some interpretive dance?
I think everyone would rather you didn't.
Okay, fair enough. So, yeah, I really just need a brush. What's so bad about that?
You're a real sad sack. You know that? Go ahead then. Art it up. Just try not to hurt yourself, and no self-portraits.
Okay, so she actually gave me the paintbrush, even though I failed that check. Okay, well, thank you.
Sure, anytime. Us shit artists have to help one another. Besides, I was out of fuel oil anyway.
Okay.
She only gave it to you because she doesn't see you as competition.
Okay, well, I mean, in that case, maybe it's a good thing that I failed that skill check, because if I didn't, maybe she wouldn't have given me the brush because she doesn't want the competition. Interesting.
The right idea is not coming to her. It's excruciating. You know what you've got in that fuel canister you scavenged from your Kanema? Red-dyed heavy fuel oil, paint and a brush. You're ready to do this.
Alright, so I already have some paint, or well, fuel oil, but apparently you can use that as paint. So I have all I need. Alright, catch you later. There we go. I'm ready to become an artist. But first, let's change my outfit again. Use fuel oil to paint the wall. Right. Let's go. I think this is probably the fastest way back. And now down here. And back to the wall it is. Now, let's see, what can we do about this boring empty wall?
The paintbrush in your hand is like a loaded revolver. What will it be, Desperado? Quite a few things come to mind.
Okay, apparently Harry is just full of inspiration. Fuck the police. I love you, Kuno, mother of all walls. What shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Draw a 3,500-year-old pictogram of a human being. Something beautiful is going to happen. No parking. Let the wall remain blank for now. Okay, so I can pick one of these options. I mean, fuck the police is kind of boring. I love Kuno is, well, something. Mother of all walls, what shadow lies there beneath the bright gleam? Sounds a little bit pretentious. I'm kind of curious about that pictogram, to be honest. Something beautiful is going to happen, no parking. That's kind of boring as well. I don't know. I kind of like I love you, Kuno, but then again, I think I would prefer something that is like really non sequitur and weird. So I'm kind of torn between the pictogram and something beautiful is going to happen, because I don't know, it's kind of, it sounds like it could be art, but it's also like very random. Yeah, I think I need to know how that pictogram looks like, so that's what I'm going for. What are you doing? Huh, okay.
You've spoken. The wall will now silently repeat the message for a decade or so, until the sea air degrades the paint, adding another layer of detritus to the city.
Of course, nobody would really know what sort of message this is supposed to be. But I kind of like it, actually. I think this is like a neat piece of art, I guess. I approve, Harry.
Very poetic. Real poetry. Should we return to our murder investigation? I hear there's a really bad one we are supposed to solve.
Right, I heard about that as well, so maybe we should go back to that. But okay, I like this piece of art. And yeah, quest is finished. So we can go back to our murder investigation. Or maybe not, because when editing the previous episode, I actually remembered something I wanted to do. I wanted to buy more alcohol for Idiot Doom Spiral. So let's head back to Fried and let's see if we can buy some alcohol, which I'm pretty sure I can. First of all, let's see if I can turn in any tar.
The tear machine stands in your bottles clunk into the machine, and
Well, 20 cents that gave me. Okay, one of these is the alcohol, right?
colourful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer.
Right.
Again, I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health.
Okay. I'm aware of that. Now let's see. Sure, let's buy some potent Pilsner. I mean, I can just give Idiot Doom Spiral the cheapest alcohol that we got here, right? So
Here you go, mister.
let's get this one. Can I buy like more than one of each? Because if I give it to Idiot Doom Spiral, I don't have any for myself anymore.
Here you go, mister.
Alright, so I have two of them now. And while I'm at it, I may as well buy some cigarettes, because so far I never really had any cigarettes, so let's buy them as well.
Here you go, mister.
Alright. I mean, I could have bought the wine as well, but the Pilsner is cheaper. Now let's see. Right, there we go. Potent Pilsner. Of course, I hope that if I give it to Idiot Doom Spiral, I'm not going to give all of it away. And the cigarettes. These Grad-made cigarettes are remarkable for their high tar content. A favorite of fishermen, police officers, and working men all over the world. Alright. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do here. Also, after talking to Cindy, the last episode, we actually got a new lead on our armored gloves. Right, I need to talk to the girl in the fishing village. So, maybe I do want to return to the fishing village, talk to Idiot Doom Spiral, and then talk to the girl as well. Right. Also, can I actually use the fast travel now? Yes, I can. Okay, let's do it. Alright. Here we are. First, let's go and talk to Idiot Doom Spiral again. I have more alcohol for you, so you can tell me the next story.
Tequila Sunset.
Found another batch of alcohol. Can you tell me the third story now? Yes, please.
Of course. Drink first, story later.
Yep, I've got another potent Pilsner for you.
Not much, but it will do.
Alright, then tell me your story, please.
This last one is the most Martinet story I've ever heard.
Alright. He takes an almost comically long swig, thus fortified, he continues.
I've never heard it mentioned outside of here. At first, I thought it was a joke, to be honest. But I've been on the coast 8, 9 months now, and in that time I've seen at least 3 expeditions come through, searching for something.
Expeditions? What are you talking about?
A shovel hits the sand somewhere behind the reeds, near an abandoned construction yard. The young men look over their shoulders suspiciously. The sound of their digging seems loud in the sudden silence.
Cryptids, a place to call home, your lost keys? Okay, what kind of expeditions? I mean, I know there are people looking for cryptids around here.
Magic animals? No, man, this is serious stuff.
A place to call home?
No, Tequila. Most people already know where they live. It's guys like you and me that are the exception.
Okay, so maybe your lost keys. Do I really want to rub this in? Maybe I want to.
Hey!
Yeah, he
Fuck
didn't
you,
like that at all. He didn't like that at all. Okay, so what kind of expeditions are we talking about here?
All kinds. I've seen archaeologists, gangsters, even a bunch of ad agency types. I'm telling you, Tequila, this thing's got a pull on certain kinds of people.
Wait, what do you mean, certain kinds of people? What exactly are we talking about here? Yeah, what do you mean by that?
You know, obsessive types. People with predilections.
Alright, tell me more.
Some of those expeditions come back after a week or so, looking haggard and dejected. Others don't return at all.
Mysterious.
The first time I saw one of these expeditions, I thought they were fucking with me. There was no way it could be true. It was just too high concept, even for me.
Of course.
I'm not even sure I should be telling you this story, to be perfectly honest. You're in a fragile state, and it might be too much for you to handle.
I'm sure I can handle it. Hit me with it.
Okay, fine, I'll tell you. But I'm warning you, it's pretty out there. Our story begins at a legendary design studio, right here in Martinez. There was this designer. His exact name is lost to history, but in life, he was a legend. Made it big in Aranya, where he did some real pioneering work on grotesque and sans serif typography. A fucking genius, man.
Okay, go on.
That is, if he even existed. Who knows? It's an urban legend, after all.
An urban legend about a legendary designer. Okay.
Anyway, sometime later he started his own personal studio here in Martinez. And that's when he started working on some really wild stuff. I'm talking some glass-smooth, forward-looking design language. The kind of thing that would totally overthrow the old regime, design-wise.
I feel you're portraying this designer in much more dramatic terms than designers usually are portrayed in.
A paradigm-shattering revolutionary?
He's just a designer, apparently designing ads or whatever. So I kinda doubt it.
But then something turned. You see, it's widely known that nose candy and pioneer graphic design work go hand in hand.
Wait, nose candy? So what happened to him? I guess we're talking about drugs here?
You know tequila, nose candy, the white railroad, party powder.
Right.
The kids on the streets also call it Snow Day.
Or Emalan gold. For the plateau on which most of the world's supply is grown and harvested, typically by slave labor.
Thanks, Encyclopedia.
Sinus salt, the white knight.
Can't see, for its popularity among the aristocratic class of the prior century.
Yeah, we heard about that already, that apparently the king was really into it as well.
Along with a number of more banal street names. Blow, of course, but also flake, powder, pearl. Really, anything that's white will work.
Yeah, I think I heard enough, names for cocaine now. I know what it is.
He's talking about cocaine, baby.
Yeah, cocaine.
Shit yeah, tequila. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
He gives you a comradely bump on the shoulder as a couple milliliters of booze slosh out of his bottle. Okay, please continue. What happened to him?
You've got to understand, the work this guy was doing was so high concept that regular amounts of cocaine just weren't cutting it. By the end, they were bringing it in by the lorry load.
Oh dear.
Now, as you might imagine, snorting that much cocaine can't be healthy for a regular human, right?
So I heard.
Right.
Endurance suddenly chimes in. That doesn't happen a lot in my case.
Wrong. Do it all the time.
All the time, you say?
All day, baby.
Well, of course, electrochemistry would say that.
Hey, tequila, pay attention. The story goes that one day he was balls deep in work on what he thought would be his pièce de résistance, an advert so minimal it contained neither text nor images, just pure white.
Well, I mean, that is very revolutionary for an advert. I gotta say that. I'm pretty sure no one else has come up with that before.
Apparently the idea was too high concept even for this genius. He dropped dead right at his desk before he could finish. His last words are recorded to have been, "It's as white as a blizzard of cocaine."
Okay, but if it was just like a pure white canvas and it kind of was finished the moment he started it, because it was just empty, right? What a loss for the world of design. What a stupid fucking idea. Say nothing. It is, yeah, I don't know, it is kind of so stupid that it's almost genius. And I mean, I want to hear more of that story, so maybe I should play along. What a loss for the world of design.
I know, Tequila. I know.
He takes a swig, considers pouring some out for his lost genius and thinks better of it. Apparently his admiration for this guy isn't so great that he's going to spill some alcohol for him.
But the story doesn't end there. Supposedly, when they performed the autopsy, the coroner discovered nearly a quarter kilo of coke jammed into his nasal cavity.
That's quite a bit.
That's almost certainly anatomically impossible.
Thank you, logic.
Wrong again, nerd. Where there's a will, there's a way.
I don't know. I think I'm inclined to believe logic on this rather than electrochemistry.
That's right. 250 grams of blow had accumulated in there over the years. We're talking high-grade Saramaritsian pure. Not that cut-rate shit your grandma does. There are those who believe the designer was buried with this quarter key of nose candy still lodged in his sinuses. That's what those expeditions are looking for.
They're looking for the cocaine in his nasal cavity? Okay.
The cocaine skull.
The cocaine skull. A skull filled with cocaine. Yeah, that sounds very weird.
The cocaine skull.
Wow, and why do people think the skull is here in Martinez? Well, apparently he died here, so I mean, it would make sense. But yeah, that's pretty wow indeed.
No. Wow.
So, and why do you think it's here in Martinez?
Here's the kicker. This designer, this lead designer of a world-famous design studio, was born in Martinez. A local boy, Martin Martinez.
Okay.
That's why he brought his studio here, back to where it all began. And that's why they buried him here, too. Perhaps right under Ab's pipe there.
He points to the pipe.
Or probably further down the coast, or in some yard in Martinez proper. A hidden mausoleum. No one knows exactly.
Well, maybe they have like cremated him. I'm not sure if that's a thing around here. In that case, the cocaine would be gone.
No, my grandma always told me his grave lay somewhere on the islets on the bay.
This is ludicrous and physically impossible. Sinuses can contain that amount of anything.
Yeah, don't ruin their story with logic, Kim.
My only question is, where does one get a shovel?
What do these expeditions plan to do with it? Rosemary, you said something about islets. What have you learned from the other expeditions? Yeah, I hope I can ask all of this. So, what do these expeditions plan to do with it? I mean, there's two potential options. Sell it or use it yourself, right?
The archaeologists say they want to put it in a museum.
Right.
The gangsters say they want to sell it on the black market. And the ad agency guys say they're seeking inspiration.
Okay, so the gangsters want to sell it, the ad agency guys want to use it, and apparently there are also some archaeologists who want to put it in a museum, so that's interesting.
Bullshit. They just want to snort it. But you could beat them to it, Harry. You could snort the magic skull cocaine instead.
Yeah, shut up, electrochemistry.
I'm pretty sure they all just want to snort it, though.
A butter barney idiot doom spiral agrees.
And why wouldn't they, eh? Sounds like right strong stuff.
Right, anyway, you said something about islets?
Don't listen to him or his grandma. He's just making things up.
Okay.
No, my grandma told me. I've heard other people say it too. That it's underwater. Or no. Maybe it was the storm sewers.
Or maybe it's in the air. Or in an ancient step pyramid offshore.
Sounds about just as likely, to be honest.
In a pyramid? Now that would be something.
That would indeed be something. Then I might actually be interested in finding it. But yeah, what have you learned from the other expeditions?
They're pretty vague about it in general. The gangsters like to claim they're looking for the grave of a friend, with picks and shovels. The archaeologists act all official about it, saying they're conducting serious research. Honestly, I think they're not really scientists, just rich.
Okay.
The junkies, for some reason, are pretty upfront about it. They just say they're looking to snort some blow out of a dead man's nasal cavity.
Well, that's charming.
Honest men on an honest quest. You should join them.
By now, I'd say I know about as much about it as anyone on the coast.
Okay, I'm convinced. Let's go find it, undertake it. Surprisingly, I am not interested in looking for the skull. I am not entirely sure if I am, but so far I have taken every, site investigation. Who knows what will come out of it, so sure, let's go find it.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on just a minute. Finding it right now is literally impossible.
How so?
What?
Electrochemistry doesn't like that at all. Yeah, why?
For one, the way is blocked by that big lorry that says Delta Logistics Company on the side. You definitely have to search the area behind that lorry too, yet it is impassable.
Okay, so I may have to wait until that traffic jam finally clears up and all the lorry drivers are leaving.
And second, outfitting an expedition like that is expensive. It'd have to be a big production to do the cocaine skull justice. You need new gear, people who know what they're doing, all kinds of provisions.
Yeah, that sounds very complicated.
It's just not feasible within the economic and temporal frame of our current setup. Matter of fact, unless a bunch of money just falls out of the sky, we might never know what's up with that skull.
Well, electrochemistry will be very disappointed.
I have to agree. We barely have what we need to solve the case we've got now. We can't afford to run around chasing after quasi-mythical pieces of drug paraphernalia. Besides, it would look extremely bad for the RCM to be caught up in something that has the word cocaine writ large on it. The PR is tricky on this.
I mean, if we don't sell it or use it, but put it in a museum, it might work. But yeah, that's too bad.
Wait, maybe there's another way. Maybe up around the coast. Don't give up now.
I don't know, maybe we will stumble on something, but maybe it's not something we should do as our prime objective.
Yeah, well, that's the reality situation for you. Who knows, though? Maybe someday we'll get our chance.
Maybe. I want to hear the story of your name again. The head is found right as a cocaine skull. Okay, I've heard these already. Do you have any more stories for me?
Not that I can think of, currently.
I guess that makes sense. You have been drinking a lot. Yes, you have. And it's all been my alcohol.
That might be the case. Yeah.
Alright, in that case, I guess I'm off now. Alright, so we got his final story, which didn't even give me a quest, so that's a pity. Also, yeah, it took all my alcohol away, even though I bought 2 items of beer, but I gave all of it to him now. That's a little bit stupid. So I have to go back and buy more if I want to use any alcohol. So that was kind of a wasted, I don't know, 3 real to buy 2 of them. But yeah, since I'm here, I may as well go back and talk to the girl again, right? I'm guessing that she's still inside here. Oh, hang on a second. What is this? Book a primer for small kids. What? Let me have a look at that. A textbook for the 1st grade in primary school. On the cover, a humanoid teddy bear is pushing a wheelbarrow full of letters. He's not doing a good job. The letter S is dangerously dangling from the card while the E fell off a long time ago. Yeah, I can see that. The E is already over here. Children should pay more attention. Yeah, sure. Let's have a look at that book.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, A Primer for Small Kids. There's a bear involved.
Exactly what I need. Flip through the pages. Put the book away. I mean, it might be what I need, because I'm supposed to talk to a little kid now.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
On what in particular?
The alphabet.
I think I'm familiar with the alphabet, but sure, let's flip through the pages.
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
All right, let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas. C is for cosine. D is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for gamete.
Yeah, these are some pretty unusual choices for these words. How would you even illustrate some of that stuff?
H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion.
Okay, interesting.
Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra. V is for vector. W is for Wahrheit. X is for xylophone. Y is for Ustava. Z is for zenith.
Random German word thrown into here. And this looks Finnish to me. Z's for zenith and xylophone. Yeah, these are some very odd choices for a child's book, but okay.
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Okay, well, thank you, book. In what is called the IL, the international language developed by scientists from Grad in the 20s. Sinus means sign, for example. I'm not sure why this didn't have a voiceover, but okay. Anyway, Kim, I know the alphabet now.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
Well, it's good to know. Right, we can put the book away, and apparently we have like a breakthrough over here. Why are you not switching to the thoughts tab? Okay, here we go.
Searchlight Division. You've sharpened your senses by being on the lookout for missing persons. Now you notice more of what's happening around you. Perhaps, when you're done with this case, you can join the Searchlight Division of the RCM and find every Revacholian that's ever gone missing without a trace. There is undoubtedly a backlog of such cases, because you never know. A missing person could be just around the edge, barely out of sight.
Indeed, indeed. +2 perception, clear-eyed pursuit of truth. Well, that's actually fairly useful. This might actually be one of the most useful thoughts I got so far. So yeah, picking this option to help me find all my missing persons that I'm looking for was certainly a good choice. And there we go. +2 perception. Yep, I'm not unhappy about this skill. And yeah, there's still a lot more that I can pick, but for now let's just continue. And right, I wanted to talk to Lily, so let's get back inside here. And yep, she's still here.
Hello, mister.
I heard there was a girl here who has armored gloves. Is that you? Are you Lillian's daughter? Apparently we did not ask her this the last time.
Yes, I am. Little Lily. You know my mom?
Yes, we met earlier. Not really, but I'd like to. Yep, I'm pretty sure we met.
That's nice. My mom is great. She's never angry or anything.
Well, that's good to know. But yeah, let's talk about that armored glove that you may have found.
Oh, I had gloves. Very big ones. Heavy, too.
Okay, and what did you do with them?
Where did you get these gloves?
Found them when Lemmy and I were playing hide and seek. In an empty house. Where no one lives. I think someone hid them there.
Okay.
She doesn't want you to think she stole them.
And where are the gloves now?
I hid them. The twins were going to take them. They're stupid.
She lifts her stuffed toy up and looks into its one remaining eye as though searching for confirmation.
We are going to need those gloves. It's for important police business.
He enunciates the last two words carefully.
Oh.
She doesn't seem to understand, but the lieutenant's tone has conveyed to her the important part.
They're in my sandcastle. Behind our house. Under the sand. You can break the castle. It's not very good.
Alright, so she's just going to tell me where she put them. Nice. In that case, thanks a lot and a goodbye.
Bye!
The girl's large, curious eyes remain fixed on you. She's kinda cute. Alright, so we have a very, specific idea where to look for these gloves now. Behind the house, you say? Oh yeah, I think I can already see it. Didn't realize I can actually continue in this direction. I was wondering how I could go further up the coast, but apparently this is where I need to go if I want to continue to explore this island. But yeah, let's have a look at the sand castle. I mean, she's right, it's not very good, and it looks already like partially destroyed.
Weather has not been kind to Lily's little sandcastle. The once mighty towers are quickly eroding away. You can see something shining back to you from what must have been a vast underground catacomb network.
Broken. Reach in the catacombs and pull out the shiny object. Yeah, looks like the castle is already broken.
The little castle? The reigning lord must have come upon some really tough times to let it sleep in such decrepitude.
Clearly, the reigning lord, which I guess is Lily in this case, apparently lost interest. But yeah, let's reach in the catacombs and pull out this shiny object.
The walls and floors give way to the giant's greed, collapse and present you with a pair of ceramic gauntlets.
Congratulations. That's the gauntlets down then. We're doing good on the armor collection front.
Right. I mean, I've already given up on the boots because I sent them away with the dead body, but at least we have the gloves now. Okay, that's apparently this task done. Nice. Let me have a look at these gloves. Do I actually... Oh, I can wear them. And I mean, it's 2 interfacing, that's pretty good. Of course I would lose some half-life again, but still, I may want to wear these. There we go. And I mean, I just got a new skill point, so I could put this one into half-life if I wanted to. Oh, what's that?
As you fold your fingers into a fist, you realize you could knock anyone out with one punch. The white ceramic gloves wrap around your digits comfortably.
Okay.
Your movements cause tiny little clicks, like dice rolling somewhere far away, as the plates reorient to your motions.
I will be responsible with this. This is just to protect me from harm, not to show off. Decked out in future armor, like a cop ought to be. Well, I will try to be responsible with this, I suppose.
The hardened vitreous enamel, at once sleek and voluptuous, adds a glow to your cheeks and a spring to your step. Just imagine what a full suit of this stuff could do for you.
Well, I mean, I'm not going to get the full suit because the boots are already gone, but I might find some other parts, I suppose.
You really do feel more confident. Invulnerability does that. Even partial invulnerability.
I feel that this isn't a thing, partial invulnerability. One down, 2 pieces to go, here I come. This gear could line my pockets with cash. I could probably sell it to some other cop. This is a long thought after enemy technology. I can't just enjoy it, I must study it. I mean, maybe I should study it, yes.
Remember, this is a highly specialized kinetic redistributor meant to stop bullets. Wear it. Observe its properties. See if there's a weakness in the design.
Well, interesting thought.
For the day you have to fight someone covered in the same material.
I mean, this is actually a very real possibility because we know that more of these mercenaries are on their way and they probably wear the same kind of armor. So, the thought that I just got here actually might be useful. Hard move. It really hurts to punch this armor. A sword wouldn't leave even a scratch. A bullet would bounce right off. Still, there must be some flaw in it that would allow you to stand your ground against this dangerous enemy technology. You just have to figure out what it is. Possibly by beating yourself while wearing it. Shooting yourself. Let's see. I mean, maybe there's another way to study this without trying to hurt yourself. But either way, this doesn't seem like a bad thought. So maybe I actually want to use my new skill point to unlock a new slot. And then we can internalize this one. There we go. And yeah, we finished another task. Right, so we made some good progress here. And yeah, I got another apocalypse point. Probably because I chose that one dialogue option with Cindy. And the rest hasn't really changed all that much. But yeah, it looks like we have quite a lot of stuff going on this side of the village. So I guess I will actually continue to explore this place a little bit more and see what I find. I mean, at the moment, there isn't really anything else that I want to do specifically. So I may as well have a look at this place. Yeah, all the quests that I have now are like very vague, or I need to wait until the evening to do them. So maybe I'm going to make a cut here and we will look around this place a little bit in the next episode. So as always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.